Mini Wargaming banter. Batrep.
Mini Wargamer Dave here from miniwargaming.com. And that is Orkish for Dan. And we're going to go through a bunch of 6th edition awesomeness right now. And we're just going to go through a quick scenario. We're still learning the rules. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I think I've been reading this for about 3 days, highlighting stuff in the rule book and everywhere. Bringing it everywhere, man. Do you bring it everywhere?
I don't have one yet.
Oh, okay.
I steal it off of you every moment I can.
That's right. I wanted to go missing all the time. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Very small units against each other. Assault Marines versus Boyz. You got, what, 230 points?
Somewhere around there.
And I got 245 points. No, you have 235, I have 245.
Okay.
That's what it is, yeah.
That's fine.
So,
I'll still kill you.
we're going to go through this small battle. You'll see all the different little changes, as much as we are able to cover as accurately as possible. If there are mistakes, obviously try to help us. But if there aren't, then that's good. This will be a learning tool for all of us who wish to see it in action on video, because it's much better for me personally. I get a visual demonstration, because you can read rules until you're green in the orcish blue face. Oh, that actually hit me in the face. What's going on? All right, let's go fight each other now. So, like true banter battle report style, we're just gonna shoot each other. Roll to see goes first. That's a big fat 1. I'm gonna get a 2. Oh, I get a 1 too. Look at, all right, let's roll again. I get a 3. Oh, a 3.
Stop
Come on.
Dave.
No, I can't believe. All right. Watch that be okay. You go first.
I
can't believe that.
That was weird.
That was kind of weird.
It occasionally happens.
A little bit.
All right, I'm going first.
All right. So movement phase.
You get to move as normal.
That's it.
It's the same.
It's pretty easy. Yeah. No changes there.
It's the same. Oh, know what we should do?
What's that?
Know what we should do?
What should we do?
You want to try a mysterious pool?
You want to?
All right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna move up.
New.
We're gonna count as not difficult terrain until I enter it, obviously. So we're gonna move up. I'm gonna just finish my movement.
Yeah.
La li la li la li la, and then we open the codex, and these are all Shoota Boyz, by the way. All Shoota Boyz, because I want to be able to shoot Overwatch. But you go to mysterious terrain, which is just before the objectives, actually.
All right. So page 103 is lakes, rivers, and pools. Mysterious river table. We roll a d6. It's a 5.
Industrial Ooze.
So what does that say?
Models within Industrial Ooze boundary benefit from a 5+ cover save. Any model that goes to ground must pass a toughness test or...
Except for a wound. With no armor saves or cover saves allowed.
That's funny.
Okay.
So
you get 5+ cover.
Only this model.
Only that one model.
So the majority doesn't get it, so if you just shoot at my squad, nothing happens.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to put a 5 there to remember that it's number 5 for Industrial Ooze.
You should play with this. It's hilarious. It adds a lot of randomness.
Very orcish.
More stuff to remember, I guess. More stuff to forget, maybe.
Yes.
But it's enjoyable.
Okay. So you're done your movement.
Yep. Now, I could run, but I'm going to shoot.
Yes.
So shooting phase is basically normal. So I have Shootas, which the front line are in range.
They are in range.
Is this guy too? Okay.
Is he in range?
18. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so as Dan is getting his dice together, I'm going to explain something. How this works in 6th edition is the closest models that are being fired at are you allocate the wounds to first, and so it actually matters. Because before in 5th edition, you would have your melt the guy up front and he'd fire stuff, you receive wounds, you take the guy off the back. None of that anymore. So what I've done is I have placed my guys strategically so that the guys with special weapons and the power fists are in the back. And in fact, they're actually back a little bit and in a little bit of a point there. So those special weapons are removed before the power fist guy. You see that?
There you go.
Nice.
I have a similar setup. My power claw is now in the middle.
Yeah.
Now I do want, because I have so many, if I put him back too far, then he won't be in combat when I assault. So I want to keep him back. But that means all these boys have to die before he dies. And that'll also apply in close combat, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're shooting.
Shoot.
Same bliss skill. That has not changed. That's actually a pretty good roll.
It wasn't
That's
bad.
pretty impressive. You took a 4 there.
Yeah, I did. So I'll leave that 5.
I caught you cheating on camera. The camera doesn't lie.
I wasn't in... whatever. 4 is the wound. And...
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Man. Okay, so
because everyone is the same toughness,
then
it's
you
I
do it
roll
quickly.
like it was so it's all for it. Everyone's the same armor save, so you roll all together.
Yeah, it's nice and easy. They have sped it up, and it's going to be the guys in the front because they're the only ones who can hit. They're the only ones in range, and 2 die.
So 2 die. Now, technically, because they're all equidistant from my guys, technically he's a bit farther up, but he's off to the side. So it's not clear who's closest. So normally it's just random. You randomly choose, but it doesn't really matter, so I'll just let you choose.
So you don't,
So
you
choose.
don't care.
No, I don't.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You just don't care?
But for those people who are very crazy about, oh, I don't want to lose this guy, or if it is important, then it is random at this point if they're all equidistant.
There you go. 2 guys removed. Dead pile. Okay,
And I'm done.
and you're done. Now, take a look at this. I'm gonna give you the camera. Now, jump infantry. Their rules have changed a little bit.
Movement's the same.
They can move 12 inches, and when you assault, which we'll get to in a minute, they can roll 2d6. In fact, all units do that. Whether you're an orc or a jump infantry, you roll 2d6. However, when you're jump infantry, you can choose to move 6 inches in the movement phase, and in the assault phase, you can re-roll your 2d6. Yeah, so we just double checked the rulebook. That is correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 6 inches.
Now, Dave,
Because. Okay, go ahead.
here is my logic. You can move 6 and then re-roll your charge. However, if you move 12, then you're more reliably moving 6 more inches.
Well, that is true. However, jump packs, they gain the Hammer of Wrath special rule. That's a new special rule.
That is also true, and that's fun to do.
That gives you an extra attack at the strength value of your model, right? Because basically what you're doing is you're pounding the ground, and it's like a mini shockwave, and so that's what's happening. And so I just want to do that because I've never done it before.
Okay.
Okay? So watch this. 6 inches. That's a for sure 6. And look. Oh yeah, by the way.
So it's slightly
you can
risky.
pre-measure. You can pre-measure shooting, and you're able to pre-measure stuff now.
Yes, that is very convenient.
Quite convenient. Okay, so let's do that. Just move. Okay. This.
So before assaulting, or before moving and assaulting, you can fully measure and decide how risky you want to be.
Yes.
How far away? Because right now, measure. How far away are you?
Shooting phase. Am I 12 inches?
You are. So you're about 11 inches away from me.
So what about this guy? Look at that. You're on the tape measure. What would you get? Well, come on.
Bad boy.
All right. He literally is a bad boy. Okay, so these 2, the guys in the back can't reach, and this guy. So these 3 can reach, just regular bolt pistols.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna fire at you. 3s, 2 hit. 4's the wound, nothing. Okay.
All right.
So that's that. That was easy.
That's that.
Now, I am going to roll 2d6.
Nope. You have to declare your charge first.
Actually, you're right. I'm going to charge the boys.
Now, the boys can go on Overwatch. And they can snap fire at those guys.
Now let's explain.
Explain.
Okay, so Snapfire, this is what happens. You're on Overwatch, okay, and you see that guys are about to charge you, and so you're you're basically shooting like that, okay? So it's like a knee-jerk reaction. All ballistic skill rolls are resolved at ballistic skill 1, so you gotta roll 6s. But for an orc, that's not bad. Why is it not bad?
It's only 50% effectiveness
Yeah, exactly.
compared to only 30% or only 25% to a lot of other guys.
Yeah, like me, right? But for you, it's like awesome.
And you get to shoot basically as normal, same amount of attacks and same range modifiers, everything. So I'll just measure everything, be able to shoot, make all the shots. I'm just hitting on 6s instead of 5s now.
Yeah. Okay, so you're snap firing me.
So everyone's
actually,
in
you're
range.
overwatching, and overwatching is snap firing. That's what's happening.
Yeah, and Overwatch is a fire at incoming combatants as snapfire.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
as if it was snap fire.
So if you cannot snapfire something, which is like blasts or anything, then you can't Overwatch with it.
Yeah, ordnance. You can't snap fire an ordnance, but you can with template weapons.
Yes, template is you automatically, although obviously you would never reach it with the template, it's just an automatic D3 hits.
That's right.
So it's pretty cool because you feel like a squad of burnos or something. Even if they're behind, if they're like ranked where they wouldn't be able, they can make a wall of fire that they have to charge through.
That's right. Or a heavy bolter. You can snap fire with a heavy bolter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's normal.
So you can essentially like when you're moving,
whether it's heavy weapon,
you can shoot with your heavy weapon.
As snap fire, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of shots, eh, Dave?
Is that a lot of shots?
No, I actually forgot to shoot with my big shooters in my squad last turn.
Did you?
I could have killed another guy, or 2, or 3. Probably none.
Probably none. But it's a good thing you mentioned that because it just shows that you forgot it.
Yes.
So that's to eliminate the haters that say. That was lyrics to that one Mexican song. You know that song?
El mudo. Shut up. Shut up.
How do you know that song? How do you know that song?
Someone showed it to me on YouTube one day.
What is that song?
It's.
Did someone show you that song with a Batman face?
He's like El Mudo. It's like the name is like the mute. Like he's like has a speech impediment, and he just like. And then he has like scantily clad women dancing around him, and he's super popular. And I was like, how did this happen? I lost count.
That's a meme. Okay, not all those dice. Come on, what is that?